She's longer than the height of London's tallest building, the Shard, and carries 14 times more guests than the Ritz Hotel and features more gadgets than an iPhone. Today on Planet Cruise Weekly, we're taking a look at the MSC Meraviglia. Well, hello, welcome to episode 50 of Planet Cruise Weekly with myself, Keith, and joined today by my beautiful co-host, the lovely Jade.
Hi.
Jade, thanks for joining us again.
No problem.
It's always a pleasure to have you sitting here rather than Glenn. It always kind of beautifies the screen, and we get lots of positive comments about that. And what have you been up to recently? Because January is mega busy, isn't it, for yourself? Because you work in the kind of nerve centre of Planet Cruise, booking lots and lots of cruises. Has it been busy?
We've been really busy. The phones have been going non-stop, so we're ready for February now.
Ready for February, which is good news. Well, today, of course, we are talking about a brand new ship. And actually, Jade, it's official. There is a new super heavyweight contender in town. And happily, for once, it's not being built by Royal Caribbean or Carnival. Because in June 2017, the first of the new Vista class of ships for MSC, that's the Mediterranean Shipping Company, is being launched. And she's called the MSC Meraviglia. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing that right because it is Italian. Does that sound good to you, Meraviglia?
Meraviglia.
Meraviglia.
She was successfully floated out in September. When she launches, will be the largest cruise ship in the world in terms of passengers. So a staggering 5,700 guests, completely trumping the current holders, Oasis class ships of Royal Caribbean, by over 150 passengers. So although she's smaller in overall tonnage, weighing in at 167,600 gross tonnes, still holds more passengers.
Incredible that, isn't it? Really, really incredible. Now, over the last few years, MSC have had one of the most aggressive building strategies in the industry. In fact, they've launched 12 ships since 2000, with a further 11, get that, planned for up to 2026. And this includes 2 more ships dubbed Meraviglia Plus. Okay, a bit like the iPhone Plus, but in ships it's all getting a bit similar, isn't it? And these apparently they can have an even greater passenger capacity of 6,300 passengers. Both those ships are slated to launch in October 2019 and September 2020.
So the maiden voyage will set sail, Keith, on Sunday the 4th of June for 7 nights from Le Havre to Marseille, and then the ship will be based in the Mediterranean for the season. Now, tickets are already on sale and she's booking up fast. So what is it about this new superliner that's got everybody so excited, Keith?
Good question, Jade. Well, here is Keith and Jade's guide to everything you need to know about the MSC Meraviglia. The new MSC Vista class is full of really exciting and useful tech that makes the onboard experience very 21st century.
Now, MSC are actually the market leaders in building more environmentally friendly cruise ships. And the Meraviglia and the other new MSC ships that are being built at the STX shipyard in France, where all the Oasis class ships were built with Royal Caribbean. But they're being specially designed for efficiency, with a special scrubber technology to neutralise the carbon emissions. And a fantastic step in the right direction also, Keith, is that they will be water emission free, meaning that they won't pollute the world's oceans in any way whatsoever.
Which is absolutely fantastic, and let us say on record, well done MSC. Now, funnily enough, MSC have partnered up with Samsung and are introducing a fab new shipwide piece of tech that will dramatically increase onboard convenience with something they're calling NFC. By using the NFC wristbands, cruise cards, or your smartphone, cruisers are going to have unrivaled access to make payments, book spa treatments and specialty restaurants, access your cabin and your safe in the cabin, and even geolocate your children through your devices. That's a posh way of saying find your kids wherever they are on board the ship, which is quite incredible. So in other words, you can pretty much do anything, even control your TV from your iPhone.
Guests are also able to book excursions, shows and restaurants via 300 interactive screens, which are located in different public areas around the ship, and through something called the iBeacon technology can receive offers and information which is sent straight to their mobile phones.
Excellent. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about really does fall into the realm of Star Trek, of Star Wars, or basically science fiction. It's really, really incredible, and that's because on board Meraviglia, when shopping, guests can also use what they're calling augmented reality mirrors to see how they would look in clothes, in 3D, without actually trying anything on.
Really?
It's incredible, isn't it?
But we've saved the most visually stunning innovation till last, actually, because ranging throughout 2 decks of the Meraviglia will be a unique promenade area, and I really like this idea, Keith. It's designed to resemble a traditional Mediterranean village, so it will feature a variety of different bars, boutique stores, shops, delicious restaurants, and exciting street entertainment, things like that.
What's new about this, Jake, is that the promenade is going to be fitted with a huge 262-foot long LED screen, like a dome ceiling. It will be used to wow guests with visual shows at scheduled times, and it's also the first of its kind at sea. From the words of MSC, they say that every day it's going to feature as part of a pre-dinner parade. So there's going to be people parading through the promenade area with a LED display over the top, lots of singing and dancing, and I don't know, lots of wonderful joy. Now, next up, we're going to talk about the cabins on board Meraviglia, and they've expanded their offering here at MSC with 17 different types of cabins to choose from, including their largest yacht club in the fleet, which for the first time will feature multi-level cabins with their own private whirlpools. Now, this ship within the ship complex, which is based on Cunard's famous grills, will span 3 decks. It will include a total of 78 suites, 15 inside cabins, and 2 full-on apartments. And the apartment suites are designed with a large living room, 2 balconies, one of which is a large outdoor space that has a dining table for eating al fresco, and that private whirlpool. That sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? You wouldn't want to cruise any other way after that.
Take one of those, please.
Exactly, please, yeah. And it will also have duplex suites, its own solarium, swimming pool, lounge, restaurants, and from my point of view, having cruised twice within the yacht club, albeit not on the ship because it's not out yet, it is one of the most luxurious ways of cruising in the industry.
What's really exciting about the accommodation on board is there's a new cluster cabin design that allows for up to 3 cabins to actually be interlinked with private shared doors with one another. This is actually a great addition for large family groups, so they can sleep up to 10 guests, and a combination of inside and 2 balcony cabins. So you've got in total 3 bathroom and 2 balconies to enjoy between the family.
Yeah, like you say, great for large family groups. Now, next up, we're going to talk about the dining on board, a subject that's always close to our hearts here at Planet Cruise. Now, there were 12 different dining venues to choose from, with a main buffet that's open 20 hours a day, which is quite impressive, and which will serve Mediterranean specialities, international cuisine, including world food, food based on the itinerary that you're travelling to, and also wellness corners, which is basically all that wonderful grilled food and salad.
And apart from the main dining rooms, there also are some new additions, which is the Kato Sushi Bar and Teppanyaki restaurant, easy for me to say, offering up traditional East Asian food, which is created right in front of you. And there's also a restaurant called the Butcher's Cut, American-style steakhouse, that serves prime cuts from all around the world, and of course, washed down with the most impressive selection of New World wines.
Sounds delicious. Now, MSC have also long enjoyed a unique partnership with Italy, the Italian slow food specialists. And I've got to say, still to this day, it was at one of the Italy restaurants on board the MSC Divina back in 2015 that I had one of the, well, probably no, the best Italian pizza experience, or the best pizza experience. So on board Meraviglia, MFC have not only brought back the excellent Italy Ristorante Italiano, my Italian restaurant accent so
Very
bad,
good.
but they're also now going to also add in what they call the food market, where you can buy the very produce that you're being served to eat and take it away with you back home or back to your cabin.
And I think the most exciting dining edition, Keith, is MSC's first venture into the dinner and show experience. Now this venue will be called the Carousel Lounge, and it will feature a 180-degree circular glass wall that's fitted with high-tech equipment and special rigging. Why, you ask? Because every night there will be 2 incredible aerial shows by the world-famous Cirque du Soleil company. So 100 people out of the audience can eat and watch the show, and an additional 350 can just sip and watch the cocktail and enjoy the show.
And this is amazing because, again, Cirque du Soleil, very famous from Vegas, from around the world. They've performed for a while with Norwegian cruise lines, but that's stopped. So now this is the only cruise line currently at the time of filming which feature Cirque du Soleil, and boy, do they put on a show. Now, another exciting addition, MSC have always kind of been known for their chocolate and coffee bars. Most of the ships have always featured a chocolate and coffee bar of some sort, but with Meraviglia, they've partnered up with the award-winning chef and chocolatier Jean-Philippe Moret. Now, this sweet tooth mastermind is behind Las Vegas's most popular patisserie, which is located in the Bellagio Hotel, and he's bringing his world-famous cakes and desserts on board.
And you'll actually be able to watch the master chocolatiers creating beautiful desserts for you, and even have a dip in the giant chocolate fountain. Chef Moret is actually the man behind the new gourmet ice cream parlour and creperie, which is a new addition you'll also find on the promenade.
It's lovely.
I'll be visiting there.
Definitely. We shall go on to the Meraviglia together and have a lovely crepe on board the promenade. Now, as with a ship of this size, there's going to be a lot of different entertainment and activity options, but my pick of them is MSC's first TV studio at sea, which will be used for broadcasts of games, gigs and talent shows across the ship's internal TV system. Now, this is similar to P&O's Britannia and the Princess Royal class of ships, but uniquely, and this is where I really take my hat off to MSC, because although I hate it, it's going to be really, really popular. But what MSC are doing is they're using the space for karaoke sessions where guests are going to be able to record and purchase a copy of their performance.
Oh my gosh.
It's my idea of a nightmare. I hate karaoke, but I know this is going to be so incredibly popular.
The huge main theatre will feature 6 brand new West End style shows, which will offer an impressive and exhausting, to be honest, 3 performances per night.
Yeah, my singers and dancers would not have been happy about doing 3 a night. That's pretty gruelling.
Yeah, it is good though. It means everyone gets a chance to see the show.
Exactly.
While up on the main deck there are 3 pools, a huge 25-metre main pool with a South Beach kind of vibe that offers a more sunbathing space than any other ship in the industry. Also a smaller 33-foot indoor pool with a sliding glass roof that opens weather permitting. And even a Roman-style amphitheatre pool that surrounds the aft section of the ship, which is perfect venue for the more spectacular outdoor performances in the evenings.
Just behind that, there's a massive aqua water park, which is brilliant for the kids or family or big kids like you and me. And it actually features 3 water slides, big twisties, and for the more adventurous, the Himalayan bridge. Now, really, really good news for families, because children have always been welcomed on board MSC ships. In fact, they often get to cruise free, courtesy of some really, really great offers. So do check when you ring up and speak to the guys. Now, it's no surprise that children are going to be very well catered for on board Meraviglia. And for the first time on any MSC ship, all the children, all the teens are in one place in this giant amusement park and children's area. Now, there's something for everyone on board. Younger cruisers aged 3 to 11 will love the Lego experience because they've got a partnership with Lego, and that includes a fantastic range of Lego bricks and Lego themed activities.
Whilst babies can enjoy an even larger Chico area featuring the Mini Club, the MSC Baby Care and Chico Toys. There will also be a tech lab for kids to explore new technology. They have 2 F1 simulators. This is something that the MSC generally have on most of their ships. 5D cinema, and also a full-size bowling alley and arcade games.
And if you know what a 5D cinema is, please do get in touch, because Jade and I haven't got a focus. Now, there's even a dedicated area for teens, which is called the Sportplex, and it's a large and spacious area where teens can play sport and games during the day before it's transformed in the evening into a space where they can socialise, party and dance the night away. Now, other new additions include the Champagne Bar, which offers a vast collection of champagne, prosecco and other bubblies from around the world, accompanied with a mouth-watering array of caviar, oysters and crab. Are you a fan of caviar?
Yes, and oysters.
Are you really? I didn't have you down as an oyster girl. Do you know, I don't like oysters. I'll say it on record. I don't know why. And I live in Whitstable, which is the kind of the centre of UK oysters. It's incredible, but I'm not a big fan. It tastes a bit too salty for me. Get in touch as well. Tell us if you like oysters or not. But there's also the Edge Cocktail Bar on board. This is basically an opportunity for MSC's talented mixologists to create you the perfect aperitif. So, hopefully, you'll agree with us that there is lots to get excited about MSC Meraviglia. She launches in June 2017. Tickets are already on sale, so do be quick, as new ships always do fill up quick. But if you do want to find out more, then click here to get some details of some of the amazing itineraries still available. You may even be put through to Jade, who'll be happy to help you.
But amazingly, she's not actually the only ship that MSC are launching in 2017, because later this year we'll be taking an in-depth look at another new ship, which is called the MSC Seaside, which is due to launch in December. Watch this space.
Now, if you do want to get in touch and give us, some feedback, tell us what you'd like to see, answer our questions like what is 5D or do you like oysters and all the other interesting things we brought up in this episode of Planet Cruise Weekly, then please do. Jane, how do people get in touch if they want to?
So you can email us at hello@planetcruise.co.uk. You can comment on Facebook, Twitter, or even on the YouTube post here.
Yeah, definitely. And if you are on YouTube, please do subscribe. It is free, and it basically means you get alerts when other episodes of Planet Cruise Weekly and some of our other material comes out. So big thank you to Laura. This was after last week's episode, which was all about hunting out the winter sun. And Laura says, "Book me in!" ! I desperately need some winter sun. Thank you for another great episode. Well, thank you to you, Laura, for getting back in touch, and we hope you have chosen something good. Let us know when you do. And then finally, Anne Davis as well. She said, "I had a wonderful holiday in Tulum in Mexico." Kiss, kiss. We've got 4 kisses from Anne. Thank you very much, Anne. And that's because, of course, again, last week we were featuring the Caribbean and the Mexican mainland is featured. Have a wonderful week.
Grazie mille.
Oh, I like
That's my
that.
Italian.
That's very, very good indeed. Grazie mille. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Ciao.